Get great deals on the latest phones, tablets, and business apps with O2 Business. Hey guys, Basil here with BTech. This is a comparison video between the HTC 10 and the LG G5. The G5 is sweet, largely down to those cameras. The dual cameras give you a super wide angle lens. The design is also nothing like the G4, and that is a good thing. This is metal, it feels good. It isn't even unibody. The bottom portion comes off, but it feels like a unibody device. It also manages to feel elegant, and that's the key area that I prefer it over the HTC 10. The HTC 10, flip it around, looks kind of like a Batmobile. It's a pretty masculine phone, kind of like Batman's armor. I like it on a lot of levels, but the elegance just is missing, and so that's why the LG G5 kind of wins out for me in that respect, although the HTC 10 does feel more solid, feels bold, nice flat sides make it pretty solid to hold on to. Don't feel like I'm going to be dropping it anytime soon. Side by side, they're a similar size, 5.3 inch screen versus 5.2 inch screen, both Quad HD, IPS versus SLCD 5. You can see the designs are pretty different as well. You've got on-screen buttons as opposed to capacitive buttons below the screen on the HTC 10. The camera on the HTC 10 is big, and that is because it's autofocus and image stabilization as well, which is cool, 5 megapixels no less. It also has a front-firing speaker and a bottom-firing speaker for stereo sound output, which is actually interesting. It's different to what we've seen from HTC before, and it sounds very, very good. Other button configurations and everything are pretty typical, save for the USB 3 on the bottom of both of these phones. Around the back, the cameras are different. Like I said, single camera versus that dual camera. I love the dual camera. Fingerprint scanner placement is also different. It's around the back on the LG G5 as opposed to on the front on the HTC 10. Up the top, whoop, that was close, 3.5mm headphone jacks. The HTC 3.5mm headphone jack though can output high-res audio, and it even ships with high-res audio headphones, which is amazing out of the box, so you can enjoy that experience without spending an extra penny. Inside, it's Android 6.0, but different versions. Well, not really different versions, different UIs. HTC's work closely with Google to keep everything as stock as possible while still being sensed. So you've got an applications tray. It's paired with a really stock looking notifications and quick toggles bar. You've got blink feed, but I've turned it off. That's to the left hand side. Can turn it on very easily and turn it off without much more difficulty than turning it on. As for LG's UI, you've got an applications tray that has been sent to the graveyard of UI elements. You have this screen to the left hand side if you want it smart bulletin, which I don't really like very much, and you can turn that off as well. If you miss your applications tray, you have some options. You can install Google Now Launcher, or indeed LG's Home UX 4.0, I think it is, and that can be downloaded through LG Smart World. We've done an entire video explaining how to do that. The long and short of everything is both have very silky smooth experiences. The HTC experience has been optimized so well. The touch responsiveness rivals that of the iPhone. In fact, in milliseconds, HTC suggests it is indeed more responsive to finger taps. The LG G5's UI does feel very nice and smooth. I'm really enjoying both of these phones' interfaces. I thought I'd miss the applications tray more than I actually do, but I commend HTC for streamlining everything and working with Google to make sure you just have one of every app. Photos, you have one internet browser. Chrome, you have one camera module, the HTC camera as opposed to Google camera. They've made the right trade-offs here. Right, as far as those cameras go, I can't really do a review of them per se, but I definitely can open them so that you can see the difference in terms of the wide angle of view that you get. So if I was to grab a S7 Edge, put it into frame, then you can see you can flip between the single camera right there and the dual camera. The HTC 10 seems to have a similar angle of view to the LG G5 with a single camera. In terms of pure quality, can't really dwell too much on that just yet. We'll have to use it a little bit more. But for first impressions, from the pictures that I've taken, the HTC 10 is a massive improvement over the M9 before it. What's also been improved is the UI. Pull down and I can really quickly access my Pro mode, so I can access my manual controls. Both of these phones can shoot in RAW. Both of these phones have great UIs. One thing I love about the LG's UI is The Pro mode on LG, manual mode, actually even goes so far as to, let me flip to, oh no, I'm at wide, no, I'm at regular, even goes so far as to offer things like an on-screen histogram and stuff like that. So yeah, I absolutely love LG's UI. HTC's maybe a little bit more finicky, a little bit more fiddly, but thumbs up for both for supporting manual. Well done. Right, back to the key differences and similarities. For gaming, they're both powered identically by Snapdragon 820 processors with 4 gigs of RAM. So with the different size batteries under the hood, that's really going to be the key teller as to how long you'll be able to game for. You've got 3000 milliamps under the HTC 10's hood, and you have 2800 milliamps under the G5's hood. Now, I don't know which is going to be better, but first off, if you're just looking at milliamps, it will be down to that HTC 10 to be the winner. Internals and connectivity are really like for like. 32 gig internal memory, expandability by micro SD card. Not sure about adaptable storage on the G5, but you can definitely feature it on the HTC 10. So stick a memory card in and you can install apps to that memory card as well. Connections, Cat 6, LTE, Wi-Fi, GPS, Bluetooth, everything you're going to want, and the kitchen sink. Neither have wireless charging, but both have NFC. So that's pretty much it. If you've got any questions, anything that I didn't cover, fire them in the comments section below. If you like the video, click that like button, like the channel, subscribe. It's how you'll be staying on top of everything that we do. Thanks for watching BTech. Get great deals on the latest phones, tablets, and business apps with O2 Business.